Hello everybody. Um this is David Blue Ice again, and and tonight I'm gonna be discussing honeybee facts. I'm sorry, I'm kinda dark in the video, but today is actually tonight is Sunday, um May 27th, 2018, and tomorrow is Memorial Day. So so many people have that day off for the holiday. Um so okay. Okay, so let's get started. Hello everybody. It's me again, David Blue Ice. Please excuse my the first part of my appearance because now it is now Monday, May 28, 2018, and I thought I was going to be discussing the honeybee facts last night, but I crashed. I fell asleep. So now it is now Monday now. So it's Monday morning, and I'll be discussing the facts now in the morning time instead of last night. Okay, let's get started. Honeybee Facts by David Blue Eyes. Monday, May 28, 2018. The picture at the top left shows a picture of a bee collecting pollen and maybe nectar, also on a yellow flower. Then the picture to the top right shows two honeycomb pieces with honey. Then the picture at the bottom shows a jar of honey with a dipper next to it. Male bees are called drones. The picture shows a male drone honeybee. Female bees are called queens and workers. The picture to the left, the one at the top is a queen honeybee, and then the one at the bottom is a worker honeybee, and they're both female. Baby bees and bees that haven't reached adulthood, larvae, and pupae are called brood. The pictures to the right, the first one shows a honeybee comb hive with tiny baby eggs in the cells to the right, and then the ones to the left shows the eggs hatched into larvae, and they're growing and developing. And then the picture next to it shows honeybee pupae. They're almost adults but not quite, and they're still broods. Everything, like both of these two pictures are brood. Some common products from honeybees are honey, honeycomb, and beeswax. The picture at the top shows a jar of honey with a dipper. Then the one at the bottom shows a honeycomb with honey, honeycombs with honey, and then the one next to it shows beeswax. Drone bees are created from unfertilized eggs. The picture to the right shows a drone bee. Queen bees and worker bees are created from fertilized eggs. The picture to the left shows a queen bee, and then the one next to it shows a worker bee collecting collecting pollen and nectar from a flower. Drone bees mate with queen bees. Both drones and queens are fertile. And then the picture to the right shows a drone bee, and then the one next to it shows a queen bee. Worker bees do not mate because they are sterile. The picture to the left shows a worker bee collecting pollen and nectar from a flower. Although the drone bees are made from unfertilized eggs, they are fully developed. Queen bees are also fully developed. The picture to the right shows beehive honeycombs, like the bottom of them, and then it shows two eggs that the queen laid. Worker bees are not fully developed. The picture to the left shows a worker bee collecting pollen and nectar from a yellow flower. Drone bees do not have stingers. The picture to the right shows a drone bee. Both the queen bees and the worker bees have stingers. The picture to the left shows a queen bee and a worker bee, like showing their stingers. I'm sorry. The queen bee has a long smooth stinger. It's not barbed or anything. And then the worker bee has a barbed stinger, and it's shorter than the queen stinger. Drone bees die once they mate with a queen bee. A drone bee can only mate with one queen bee. The picture to the right shows a drone bee. Queen bees do not die when they mate with drone bees. A queen bee mates with several drone bees. The picture to the left shows a dry honey with a dipper. If a queen bee stings a potential enemy, it will not die. And then the picture to the right shows a purple flower with pollen. If a worker bee stings a potential enemy, it will die. And then the picture to the left shows a banana flower leaking nectar. Drone bees help to maintain insulation in the beehives. The picture to the right shows a beehive hanging from a tree. Worker bees build the honeycomb hives, create beeswax, clean the hives, nurse the baby bees, collect the pollen and nectar, make the food, feed all the bees in a colony, and make the honey. The picture to the left shows bees working in the beehive. Queen bees are fed royal jelly their entire lives. The picture to the right shows two queen bees in royal jelly. Queen bees emit pheromones to maintain order in the bee colony. I also want to mention that if it's more than one queen in a colony, then the queens will fight until it's only one left in a colony. I didn't include a slide for that, but I just wanted to mention it. The picture to the left shows some honeycombs with honey. If a bee colony has an old, sick, or injured queen, or if a queen is missing and the colony is in danger of becoming extinct, a worker bee is selected to become a laying worker bee. And then the picture to the right shows a worker bee collecting pollen and nectar. Laying worker bees are able to mate with drone bees and reproduce like the queen bees. But there's an exception to that. The typical laying worker can only um, can only make male offspring because I believe they can mate with the drones, but they are not able to fertilize their eggs to create female offspring. But an exception to that is the Cape honeybee laying worker, which is able to produce female offspring, either a worker or a queen. And basically that's what the picture to the left shows. From egg to full-grown adult bees, it takes drones 24 days, worker bees 21 days, and queens 16 days. Drone and worker bees live for approximately 152 days, and drone and worker bumblebees for approximately 28 days. And then the queens is the exception because queen bees live for approximately 4 years. And then the picture to the right shows a chart like telling like the stages from the honeybee egg to the full grown adult honeybee. Hi everybody again. Thanks for watching my honeybee facts video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you didn't know like something in the video, I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you come to enjoy honeybees more if you haven't before. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.